Hey everybody, so this is my Jeep JK. It's a 2010 model. It's a Rubicon 3.8, and it's got some issues with the exhaust. It was leaking, so what I did was I shoved this leaf blower up the tailpipe, and then I taped it, turned it on, and I found that underneath, right over here, it had a leak somewhere here. So I put some gun gum around it. You can see I even shoved it in all over the place, and that seemed to have resolved the problem, because if you have the leaf blower on and you squirt some soapy water on it, it will bubble. Then at least you know where the hole is. But after fixing this, I still had a noise coming from somewhere here, and I'll show you what it was. So I removed the header. You can see over there, manifold's out, and right over here you'll see there's a crack. There's a crack all the way down. So that is what was making the noise inside my Jeep. The thing is, I actually took this Jeep in yesterday for somebody to have a look at it, and they quoted me on a whole bunch of other things except for the manifold. They actually told me that the manifold is perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with it, and I need to spend about 15k, that's 15 South African rands, roughly 1,000, or you can say 600 US if you had to convert it. And that's a bit disappointing. I almost spent that money. I'm glad I actually started doing this myself. To get this off was quite a challenge. So before you can actually access this, you have to remove the heat shield. And you can see on this one I already removed the heat shield as well. So this is a right-hand drive Jeep. I think on the US ones it's actually a little bit easier because of that distributor box on this side. Sits on the same side, and now we're also adding a battery and some wiring and things, so it's really difficult to actually get in there. But to fix that, or to get around it, I removed the mudguard, and then things became a little bit easier to manage. Also, when I took off this, there's a bolt on the right hand side that's actually broken off. The thing is, I bought this Jeep and it was pretty new, and I didn't actually break that bolt off. I only removed 5 bolts, so I don't know how that happened. Can only guess the place where I took it in yesterday broke it off, didn't tell me about it. I don't know, maybe they can just also rust and fall off. I'm not too sure, but to be quite honest, I don't think I'll ever go back to that company. So I now have to somehow drill that out, or use some removers. I bought a remover thingy that you can sort of hammer into it and then try and like get it out. I'm not sure if that's going to work, else I'll probably have to weld it. I'm not very keen on welding on that area, but yeah, so that's it. Removing the manifolds isn't actually that big of a deal. I actually also already ordered a new manifold. So for the fun of it, I'm actually going to cut this open with an angle grinder, and then I'm going to try and weld it myself and see what happens. Apparently you can do that, but it normally doesn't last very long before it's broken again. But I'll see, maybe that works or not. But yeah, so that'll probably only be until I get the newer one. These manifolds are a bit hard to find in South Africa, so I'm gonna have to import this. And then when everything's back in again, and then there will be a second part of this video. Thanks everybody, cheers.